Hi guys, we're going to be doing the evaluation 4. I got a new microphone, and if you like the output you're getting, let me know in the comment section if I should continue with this output. All right, so evaluation 4, and basically we should be doing much on Python task and some other things that we've done. So let us start and see what this evaluation has for. So we have 18 questions and we have about 1 hour to solve it. So what do this line print? So let us look at it. We have a base class, right? This is a class, and then an inheritance, a user inheriting base. So u equals to user, so u has been initialized with this inherited class. This class are inherit base, and then print uid. So what is u, right? Print uid. So we'll look at what is u, and um coming. So if we look at it from instance, let's see, mb equals to 0. Okay, self id, so uid will be uid should be this. So you see that uid is adding plus equals to, it means it's adding from the base init, and user id here is what, mb instance is actually 0, and then mb instance became 1 here, right? Self id, the base id became um base nb, which is 1, right? So this one is 1 already. So when this one inherits, it inherits the 1 of the base, and then when self id, right? So we use the super init to initialize the base guy. Okay, so it inherits the init of the base, and then self id will become, which is 1 plus 99, which is 100. So our answer at that point will be 100. So we have another one, and this time around it's just a normal class, and we have the ID to be 89. U equals to, so we want to print out the name. Name is no name, right? So I think that's basically it. We have it's a super class, and u dot name will just be no name. But let us see, in our init function we have name as well, and it said if new name, right, is not none, self dot name. Okay, this one just, new name is not none, it is none. So um self name will be new name. Okay, anyway, so no name is the name, so we'll have it as no name. Okay, so is this a standardized way to comment a function in Python? No, because we have to use multi-line commenting to comment. The REPR is the instance method that prints an official, it returns an official string representation of an instance. So we have the next one. What data structure is the foundation of a Python dictionary or set? That is the hash table. Hash table has an hash, and then the value, right, which is the foundation of how Python dictionary is being, it has a key and value, which is the foundation of how Python dictionary or set is being formed. So we have a struct, and this struct points to, it it's just like we're creating the struct is like creating your own data structure, and it has two int x and y struct. So we have struct my points, that is we are creating my point struct with 3 and 7, right? Which means 3 becomes for x and y becomes for 7. And then struct point pointer. So we create a pointer that points to my point. So it said to have the member of y, of my variable, my point, I can do all this to set the member. So how do I set member? Let's say I want to set Y for this guy. So there are several ways we could do that. So we could dereference the P and then dot Y. The P here, we'll dereference it and then we'll assign a number to it. So one other way to do it is just say my point dot Y equals to 98, and then the last way should be P dot Y equals 98. Let's see. So we've done that, and then P dereferencing this, um saying what is inside P equals to 98. I think with these three options, I think we should be good. If we fail it, we'll check it out and see what's happened. That I submitted that. Okay, in a single linked list, what are the possible directions to traverses? In a single linked list, you transverse forward only. It is in a doubly linked list that you transfer both forward and backward. So submit. Now, what is the sorting algorithm that has the best case complexity of 0 log n? I think that should be quick sort. Yep, that should be quick sort. I think so. Bubble sort is a what? Is a simple comparison sorting algorithm. It's a simple comparison sorting algorithm. And then what does this following bash script do? So we have a variable that stores the word tag, and then we said if not, I think this dash e is if it is not a file, right? If this guy is not a file, think so, does it, or if it exists, one of the two. Then if dash f, I think these are file flag, I can't remember them, but let's see what it says. If var, then if ever, then echo Betty, else if dash d var, then echo school, ever, else echo doesn't exist. So we check if it exists, we print Betty. If it's this D and F, there's a flag, I can't remember. But if I do, let's check what the options are. Say check if text exists and print text exists. Okay. And print, it's not going to print text exists because this is Betty school. So check if text exists, otherwise print text doesn't exist. If it exists and it's a file, print Betty. Otherwise, it's a directory, print school. I think this works much more better. Let's see. Yeah. So I think that should be it. So one should be for directory and one should be for file. Okay, so if it is a file, if it is a directory, as you can see, is this a file? No, it is a directory. um it is a directory. So sorry about that. It is a directory. Then you close it. Pick this guy. No, sorry, this guy. I was distracted by someone, I'm so sorry. So we have, I'm supposed to lock this door. But anyway, let me finish this. What do this line print? We have a base and an inherited class. The class I inherit from the base class. So we said my class base, my base class, okay, MB equals to 0, and then define, and then base MB instance is +1, self ID base is this, yes, UID. So this one is at this point we call the super init, but self.id we are not adding, we didn't say plus equals, we are assigning a new guy to it, which is 89. So 89 will be there. So what is doc? Doc is a string documentation, prints the document of an object based on a doc string. Yeah, so string documentation. So we have in this following code, what is password? Double underscore password. So it is a class attribute because it is defined after the class, not like inside a function of the class. You get? So it is a class attribute, a public class attribute. Mm, a private. Because of the double dash, sorry, underscore, that should make it a private class attribute. Yeah. Based on the code, what should all the test case be? When we are dealing with unit tests, we want to test for all cases, even like the wildest cases. So I won't even read too much and just select everything we're gonna be giving option to. What is the size of an int? The size of an int is 4 bytes, right? If it hasn't changed from the last time I checked, it should be 4 bytes. Almost done. So standard error is std error. That's so simple because you have the error here. And then we have class uid equals to 1, u equals to user, user id equals to 98, print uid. So we have uid equals to, so this the id is equals to 1, and we have the user, sorry about that. So um, id is 1, u equals to user, so u is now the new class. So user.id equals to 98. 98 is this. Print your ID. That should still be 98. 98. So the next guy, what is the, I hope I have not skipped one. Let's go back a bit. Am I sure I didn't skip one? Okay, let's go forward. So in this module, correctly documented, yes, this is how to document in Python. This. So I think we're done and submit. So see you in the next one.